Hi guys, in this video we are going to see how we can create a tab controller in a Flutter using a WhatsApp example. So it is example in which we have implemented chat, status and our call. So let's get started. So we are in a tab screen dot and inside this there is a container. So we will remove it with scaffold and then we will use app bar property and app bar. After this we will use a title and then a text widget with WhatsApp, and now we will do a bottom property, override a bottom property. Inside this we will use a tab bar. So it will ask me for the tab list of tabs. So first we need to change our stateless widget into a stateful. So let's do it. And then we will create a late final tab controller and then tab controller equal to, that's it. Now we need to override init state method and also we need to override dispose method. And inside this first we will tab controller dot dispose, and then here we will use tab controller equal to tab controller and length of tab we need. So we need 4 tabs. For first is for camera, second is chat, and third is status, and fourth is call. So first we will provide here 4 and then it required single trigger provider, so we will implement it with single trigger provider and then we will here pass this. Now our tab controller is ready and we can pass this tab controller inside our tab bar. It is mandatory. If you not do this, then your app will hit with exception. So it is mandatory to provide tab controller inside a tab bar and also inside a tab bar view. So first we are in a tab bar, so we will provide controller here and tab controller, and then we will restart the app. We will hit the error because it needs 4 tab right now and we have provided a 0 tab. So let's provide a tab. So tab, and first we will provide icon and then inside icon we will use icons dot camera alt, and we will use text, and our first text will be chats, and now we will copy this and remove all, copy and then copy. Second is status, and third is call. And now we will provide const here and let's refresh it first. Sorry, restart it because we had an exception, so we need to restart. Wait for a second and provide const here, and now our WhatsApp UI is ready, but it is in a blue color, so make it green. So come inside app bar and provide a background color, const color 0xFF, and I have already fetched the color of WhatsApp. It is 128A7E, so I will provide it here and then I will refresh it to see the changes. Now it's looking good. Now it's time to go inside our tab view to build. When user switches, we will switch the tab view as well. So come inside body property of scaffold and then use tab bar view. Then inside children we will provide center child icons dot camera alt, and also we need 4 widget like this because we have 4 tabs, so let's make it 4, and then we will change it to chats and also status, and then we will call when we will hit the save. We will get an error because it also requires TabController, so let's provide it first. So the same controller should be transferred here as well, so let's come here and inside controller we will pass that TabController that was made previous, and then refreshing will not hide our error, so let's restart. Okay, you can see that our tab is now working, but you can see that it is our indicator is a blue color, so let's make it white. So come inside a tab bar and then indicator color, and color should be colors dot white, then refresh it. You can see that our indicator is working fine. So now it's turn to create a 3 widget for our chat, status and call. So let's come inside our lib folder, and then we will create a 3 widget here. First is chats dot dart, and second will be our status dot dart, and third will be our calls dot dart. Now first inside the chats we will create a stateful or stateless widget. So let's create a stateless widget. Let's create a stateless widget, and then we will call it chats. Inside this let's import our material, and then inside this we will use instead of container, what we will do is remove this first. We will use list view. I have already created a video on list view, so you can see this from the I button. Inside this, first requires context and second is index, and then we will return a list tile. Okay, now it requires item count, so we will provide item count, and item count should be 10, and refresh it, and come inside main dot tab screen dot dart file, and now instead of bubble sharp I will use chats widget which is made right now, chats, and refresh it. And when I go inside this, you can see that there is nothing, because we need to come inside a list tile and we need to provide a circle avatar and title, and also text title, and also subtitle, text subtitle, and also we need a leading. Okay, currently we don't need anything more. We are testing, we will make it letter, so now it's okay. It is okay. Increase it with 120. Now it's looking fine. Now what we will do, I have imported a PubSpec, inside a PubSpec YAML, a faker library which will create a fake name, fake sentence, fake everything fake. Using this library we can create. So let's come inside chat, and first what we will do is create a faker instance, faker, and hold it inside a faker variable, faker, and it will be final. I will create a faker dot person dot name, then refresh it. Now inside a subtitle we need to show the message, so let's come here and same faker dot sentence, faker dot lorem dot word or sentence. Number of sentence we want is 10, and it will give me a list. So what I will do is sentence and then dot to string. After this it will be like sentence, but we need a max line property as well, so let's decrease it with 2 and see whether it works or not. Okay, its sentence is 2 and we will make it 1, and our max line should be 1. Now it's looking fine, perfect. So now what we will do is come inside a circle avatar, and inside a background image we will use faker network image, and here should be faker dot images dot image, and then refresh it. So let's see. Okay, it is now working. Our images is now showing. So let's come inside status, and inside the status dot we will do the same. So stateless widget should be here as well, and we will call it status, and material dot is required. And what we will do is create a list view dot builder, and item count should be 4, and item builder should be context and index, and we will return a list style widget, and then we will here, and then we need a leading property. Leading property should be circle avatar, and inside child property we will pass another circle avatar and refresh it. After this we need a max radius, and radius should be 28.0, and inside this another circle avatar we need to override the max radius, and it is 25.0. and now we will use background property here, and inside this we will use network image, and URL should be same here, faker. We will copy this faker, and we will come here and initialize it here, and we will import the faker dot. After this faker dot images dot image, and what we will do, refresh it and see whether it is working or not. Refresh it. So yeah, we will come inside touch screen, and instead of center this, we will use status, and then refresh it here, and you can see that it is working. Now what we will do is come inside chats or status.art, and what I will do is let's create a title, and it is a text widget, and inside this we will use faker dot person dot name, and then refresh it, and inside a subtitle we will use text widget, and then faker dot date dot time, and then refresh it. Okay, it is looking fine. So now it is fine, but we need to add our status as well. So we will wrap inside a column widget, and we will provide a shrink wrap true property, and then we will give a const sized box height of 16.0, and then we will use a circle row widget. We will use our list style. Okay, we'll use a list style, and then a leading property. Inside leading property we will use circle avatar, and background color should be colors dot green, and title should be text, add status. Refresh it, and now it's looking fine. So let's increase the circle avatar radius. Max radius should be 28.0, and refresh it. And now we will use const here. Copy this const, and we will paste it here, and we will use on tab for this purpose, and now const, and then const. Refresh it and see it is now fine. After this our status is ready. We will call it, come here in a call, and inside a call we made a call.dart. So inside we will use the same here, the chat one, and I will come here and paste it here, and first we will make a stateless widget, and we will call it calls, and now we will return the same one which was made previous, and import material.dart, and everything is fine. So now instead of subtitle we will use a come here status, and then we will call it time, copy the time, and inside a call we will paste it here. Okay, we will paste it here. Refresh it and see it is fine. We need here to show the calls. Now it will be fine. Okay, and we also need to show the call button. So let's come here inside a list style, come here in a lead trailing property, and provide a icon button on pressed, and then icon, and then icon should be icon start call outline. Refresh it and see Okay, I have switched it in a chat.dart. So let's cut from here and save it and go inside a call.dart and paste it here. So now it's fine. So in this way you can create a tab controller in Flutter. So thanks for watching.